Hi, I'm Patrick Carano. Thanks for checking out my video. Today, I'm going to expand upon the concept of personal branding, which is running rampant through the internet today. You can't scroll more than 2 or 3 times on LinkedIn without seeing some kind of content about personal branding, and it's all good. I'm not trying to knock any of it, but I think it can be expanded a little bit because I think where some of it may fall a little bit short is talking about just how the personal brand is simply just the foundation of where you ultimately want to be with your offer. Okay, of what you are trying to connect with your target audience about. So today I'm going to talk about your personal brand, your bridge, and your offer. So instead of starting at the beginning with your personal brand, I'm going to start off with your offer. Your offer is essentially the skills, the experience, the product, the service, or the information that you're offering to your target audience in exchange for something. And that's typically money. Maybe you're offering your skills to try to get a job. Maybe you're offering information to your target audience in exchange for trying to build your following or build your email list. Basically, I'm offering you free information here today in exchange for what I hope will be a subscribe on my YouTube channel, a follow on my Twitter account, connecting with me on LinkedIn, etc. If you're running a nonprofit organization, you may be looking to exchange something for volunteers at an event. So at a high level, what you're offering in exchange for what you want from your target audience is really should be dictating what your personal brand is and everything you're doing to get to this point. So what I say is start with what your offer is, get that crystal clear, and then go back to the beginning of what your brand is. Now, like I said, there's tons of articles out there about personal brand that you can look up and read for days and days upon this. How I like to kind of sum it up is your personal brand is the first thought that your target audience has about you. It's the position that you hold in the mind of your target audience or whoever you're interacting with. It's influenced by your past activity. Essentially, it's your reputation, okay? There are different aspects of your personal brand depending on which way you look at it. There's the brand that you see of yourself, either what you see yourself doing today or where you want to be in the future. There's what the target audience thinks of your brand. And if you're trying to break into something new, like a new industry, a new job, a second gig, you're going to have to build up that target audience because they don't know who you are. You have no brand. Your support team is anyone that you're relying on to help you be successful with reaching your target audience. That could be your vendors, your suppliers, your coworkers, etc. Okay? So what you need to evaluate is what I want, what I'm offering or what I want to offer, is it matching or aligned with my personal brand? And if it's not, you're going to have a tough time connecting with your target audience. Now, there is hope. In order to close the gap between your brand and your offer, you need to have a bridge. Your bridge is going to be your content. Content could be original content that you create on your own from scratch, or it could be content from others that you share with your target audience. If you're not sure how to create original content or you feel like you don't have enough time to do it, check out my other YouTube video on 3 easy LinkedIn workouts on how to create original content. But basically your content is going to influence both your personal brand as well as give you credibility on your offer. Now, once you know what kind of content you want to create in terms of subject matter, you need to figure out what the container is going to be. So think of this as the left side here, the food. You're either going to create a video, written material, audio, or you're going to communicate it in person, all right? That's the type of food you're going to offer, either one or a combination of those. And then the container is how you're going to deliver it to your customer. Social media, a blog, podcasts, seminars, webinars, etc. Okay? You need to figure that out. So where I'm going with this is the more you build this bridge, the more it's going to influence both your personal brand and your offer. That way, when you're offering things, you have full credibility with your target audience. Without it, you're kind of wishing or hoping something comes true, and that's taking more of a passive approach rather than starting to build your bridge and take a more active approach. Once again, I'm Patrick Carano. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Twitter, and feel free to connect on LinkedIn. Thanks a lot.